All right, so today I didn't really have a video, but there's been a lot of people asking me, hey, can you show us your barnyard? And I thought, yeah, I could actually show you my barnyard for a video today since I really don't have anything planned. And this is where my chickens, my ducks, my cows, my electric fence that keeps the bears and the mountain lions out for the most part, my heavy duty horse panel that keeps the bulls in, which has been working good so far. And luckily none of my cows have gotten out of this. The guy that I got this place from welded up this super heavy duty horse panel, and then I put just chain link in front of it. It's been working really good as far as keeping my cows in. Right now I have 4 cows, and I can kind of show you my ducks and my chickens over here. So I'm trying to figure out a way to separate all the different kinds of ducks and birds and everything. Mainly because I want to sell hatching eggs from every different kind of bird. And now they're all kind of mixed together. And I kind of have this this little connector here for to keep the bugs together. But I have some Muscovies. I have some black Australorps. I have a few Pekin ducks. Another Muscovy here. And I have a lot of these Cayuga ducks, these black ducks. They're doing fantastic. So it's really dry. Finally, everything dried out over here. We've had snow, almost waist deep snow, and then it got really muddy, and then it all dried out. And here's the chicken coop over here. Got a couple birds in here, and they all lay eggs in these nesting boxes. The chickens lay in here, and then every now and then I'll actually get some ducks laying some eggs over in the corner. Actually, most of the eggs I already picked up today, but I'm getting probably, I'm getting about 18 to 20 eggs right now. So getting pretty close to where I can actually sell some of these hatching eggs. So if I can walk through the maze of birds here, they're doing pretty good, eating a lot of food. I need to sell some of these hatching eggs to make some money back to pay for all the food I've been feeding them all winter. I got this heavy duty, it's like a bear proof chicken coop that I built with my sawmill a long time ago. And I've been trying to figure out something easy for these chickens. So I actually separated the roosters, made this ridiculous little door with a couple pallets. And then you can actually walk back here. This is my used coconut husk for my snake room. Over here, I do have a few roosters left. These guys are getting super mean. These guys are ridiculous. I walk in there and they bite my feet and they beat each other up. I think I have 7 roosters left that I either need to eat for dinner or sell. As a matter of fact, it's easier to sell them. I get like 10 bucks a piece, and then I just go to the grocery store and I buy some some pre-packaged chicken. That's like the easiest way. So this is kind of, yeah, I definitely need to work on my fencing. And so one thing I found out is that the cows will eat the chickens and the birds. One year I had a bunch of these birds that died out with the cows, and I thought something jumped in there, and then I started thinking about it, thinking maybe it was actually the cows that killed the chickens instead of something else jumping in. Because I had a couple smaller chickens I put in here, and they disappeared as soon as I put them in. I'm pretty sure the cows ate them. And then I saw a YouTube video where some guy had a cow in India that they would feed it little baby chickens, and it would just eat chicken after chicken after chicken. I was like, my, cows really like to eat chickens live, which is crazy. So just have a few cows. I have 4 of them right now. I have this big old steer, and the steer, I just named him Steer. Doesn't really have a name. This is Steer the steer. He is very super friendly. Look at how friendly Steer is. Oh my goodness. What's going on? I raised him from a little baby. He is massive. He's probably maybe 1,500 pounds now. Got some good weight. And then I have this big old, they're all black Angus. I have this Angus bull. He's probably close to 3,000 pounds. He is a monster. Look at how big. And that is Anubis, my big old black Angus bull. How's it going, Anubis? And then I have my little baby over here. Looks like I got a bunch of hay. This is Hercules, my bull calf from last year. This is going to be my replacement bull for when this guy gets too big and too old. I think he's getting so big, I don't know if he can keep breeding the heifer, which is over here. I have one cow, just one female cow that has a baby every year. I used to have a whole bunch of females and I had a whole bunch of calves every year, and it was too much. I don't want that many cows. Just to have this one over here. And this used to be just like a couple weeks ago, this was all swampland. We were like wading around in the water from all the melted snow. And now finally it dried out. And most of the year it's so completely dry, almost like a desert up here. So at some point I want to come through here, maybe with like a skid steer or something like that. I usually do that in the spring and come through and scrape the whole thing. And here is... this is Hathor, my only cow. How's it going, Hathor? You're acting so funny. She's like, what is that? Is that a cow? She has one little scrape right on her shoulder. I don't know if another cow actually kicked her ass. She's acting really funny. But she is definitely pregnant. She'll have a cow. She usually has a calf late summer. So this is pretty much my setup over here. For you guys wondering about my setup with the cows. And this water tank, this was ridiculous. It's so cold up here in the mountains of Colorado at 9,000 feet. This was total ice for the whole winter. And the funny thing is I didn't put a heater in it. I just have this really big water pump over in the corner. It keeps the water circulating. And this year I just kept filling it up every day to the bottom of the ice. And then I break the ice on the front of the water over here and take the ice and put it on top of all the other ice. I had this huge mound of ice all over the top of this water tank. And just about 2 weeks ago, it finally completely melted, and I drained it and refilled it after not being able to do it for the whole winter, which is kind of crazy. And the water stayed really good under that ice, surprisingly. The funny thing about these cows is they like me to put water in these buckets. They are so spoiled. I don't know. It's like, I don't want to drink out of there. I want to drink out of the buckets. So I fill up some of the buckets and fill up the main tank too. But that's pretty much my whole arena over here with the ducks and the cows. And they have a little 3-stall loafing shed over here. I actually built this loafing shed. I cut all my own lumber from trees back when I had my sawmill, and I actually built this loafing shed over here, and I built this bear-proof chicken coop mostly out of lumber that I cut on my sawmill. And the crazy thing tonight is we're supposed to get 15 inches of snow. I thought winter was over, and the forecast says 15 inches, so I brought a bunch of hay over. I had all this hay on the ground over by the trailer, which is kind of crazy, and I put it all over here. And I've been having a problem with my hay. I can actually show you this hay over by the cows. I started with a different kind of a hay, and it was really stemmy, and they would refuse to eat it for about half an hour, and then they would slowly go over and eat it. And I went over to round bales, and it seems like this hay is a lot better. This is the first round bale that has been pretty decent for these cows. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's low quality horse hay, pretty good cow hay, and they seem to like it a lot better than anything else that I've had over here. But yeah, so these guys are over here just kind of hanging out all day, not doing much of anything except eating and sleeping. So spoiled. And then the baby over here is so spoiled. Yeah, look at the baby. Baby's like, what is that? I've never seen a camera before. But yeah, these guys will just kind of lick you to death. They're usually super friendly unless there's something new, and then they kind of freak out if there's anything new. And the bull, he's really friendly too. No problem dealing with a bull. You just don't really want to bug him too much. He kind of tolerates me, I think. I try not to bug him too much. But he's never charged me, and I've never had any of my cows like charge me or show any aggression towards me, which is pretty cool. So that is pretty much my barnyard. If you're interested, just thought I'd throw it out for a video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.